Hi, my name's William Schaeffer with a quick idea on the two types of reality that people seem to live in. And these would be either a consensual reality or an objective reality. And I made these terms up myself, so let me explain them. An objective reality would be akin to the scientific reality, similar, where there is assumed to be a real universe that can be learned through trial and error and testing, and the model can always be refined. And in fact, someone who points out contradictions in the model is a valuable person because they help refine the precision of the model and the understanding of the world we live in. And this would be similar to if you lived in a forest your whole life and then never been outside the forest and believed nothing existed but forest, but then you heard someone said there was something like a river and a field, a clearing in a field. And then you were able to travel there and test it, and you saw the river and the clearing in the field. So that would be an example of a modification of an objective reality. Now, the other type of reality that people tend to live in is what I call a consensual reality. And this doesn't have a lot of correspondence with the environment we live in. Only a serviceable and necessary correspondence. But the goal of a consensual reality is to get all the members of the group to agree to the same thing. And therefore, if all the members believe the same thing and say they believe the same thing and have the same ideas about their place in the universe, whatever that is, then you can trust all those members of the group. You can predict what their behavior will be, and that will be a safe environment for you as long as you accept the precepts of the consensual reality. Now, in most of the time and in most cases, 99.99% of the time, there's absolutely no difference between a consensual and an objective reality. Everything occurs at a very slow rate in the kitchen, in the backyard, on the road, in the car, on the way to work, in the workplace, in the market. Everything's pretty ordinary. You drop something, it falls and hits the ground. But in the fringes, at the extreme cases, at extreme speed, at extreme crowding, at extreme conditions, or extreme distance from the center, there may be differences in the consensual and the objective reality. And this is what causes a problem in our society. All the members of consensual reality mindset, that is the most important thing. And any threat to the precepts of the consensual reality is a threat to them personally. Now, people that hold an adherence to the objective reality mindset, a change to the objective reality is not really much of a threat at all. But the insistence of adherence to dogma of a consensual reality is a threat to their very identity and their sense of honor and integrity. Now, it's my belief that in different situations, each of these mindsets, a consensual reality mindset or an objective reality mindset, has a lot of value for the group. And that is why people tend to be one or the other. And a number of people tend to adhere to one form of organizing their environment, their understanding the environment and the other group adheres to the other. Because at different times, each mindset will be more or less important. And we're stuck with this paradox. There is no one right answer. At different times, each mindset, each way of organizing your place in the universe will be more or less valuable for your survival. But that's an interesting way to look at what people say and what their value system is, because they tend to fall into one of two groups. They tend to want to establish a consensual reality where everyone agrees on exactly the same thing, or they want to establish an understanding of an objective reality that can be confirmed through independent trial and error. So that's my idea. And those are the two realities that we tend to live in. Hey, leave your comments below. I made it. Thank you and have a great day.